Let's talk for a second. Some of you have been carrying this weight. You've been calling it being stuck. You've been saying, I don't know what to do. I'm just waiting on clarity, or I'm trying to figure things out. But if we're being honest, you're not stuck. You're undecided. And I'm not saying that to shame you. I'm saying that because if you can identify the real problem, you can finally change your life. Because stuck feels permanent. But undecided? That means you're one decision away from a different life. Let that sit for a second. Here's what I've learned. Most people aren't confused. They're too comfortable. You know that relationship isn't right. You know that environment is draining you. You know those habits are pulling you further away from who you're called to be. You know, but knowing isn't the problem. Deciding is, because decisions come with a cost. And that's the part nobody wants to talk about. Deciding might cost you people. It might cost you comfort. It might cost you the version of yourself you've been used to being. And that's scary. Because now it's not just about what's right. It's about what you're willing to lose to live right. And a lot of people would rather stay in dysfunction than face the discomfort of change. So they say they're stuck. But really, they're avoiding the cost of a decision. Let me break this down a little deeper. There are 3 reasons most people stay stuck. Number 1, they're attached to what's familiar. Even if it's toxic, even if it's draining, even if it's keeping them small. It's familiar, and familiar feels safe. But hear me, familiar doesn't mean it's right. It just means you've been there too long. Number 2, they're afraid of being alone. Let's be real. Some of you know you need to walk away from certain people, but you're scared of what life looks like without them. So you stay connected to what's breaking you, because at least you won't be by yourself. But listen, being alone and being aligned is always better than being surrounded and out of alignment. Always. Number 3, they don't trust themselves to handle the outcome. Now this is big, because even if you make the right decision, you're thinking, what if I can't handle what comes next? What if I regret it? What if I fail? So instead of risking failure, you guarantee stagnation. And that's where a lot of people are living right now. Not failing, but not growing either. Now let me shift this for you, because I don't just want to point out the problem, I want to help you move. Here's the truth. Every version of your next life is sitting on the other side of a decision. Not motivation, not inspiration, a decision. Because motivation fades, feelings change, but decisions create direction. You keep asking God for clarity, but God is waiting on your commitment. You're asking, show me the whole path. And God is saying, take the first step, because clarity comes from movement in faith, not from standing still. So what does it actually look like to start deciding dangerously? It looks like this. You stop negotiating with what you already know is wrong. You stop giving yourself more time to stay in something that's draining you. You stop pretending confusion when it's really fear, and you make one clear, bold decision. Now listen to me closely. I'm not telling you to blow your life up overnight. I'm telling you to stop delaying what you already know needs to happen. There's a difference, because some of you are waiting for the perfect moment, and that moment doesn't exist. There is no moment where it won't feel uncomfortable. There is no moment where it won't feel risky. There is no moment where it won't require faith. So here's what I need you to do today. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. I need you to identify one decision you've been avoiding. Just one, not 10, not your whole life. One. And I need you to make a move on it. Send the message. Set the boundary, say no, walk away, start the thing, do something that aligns your life with what you already know is right. Because every day you delay a decision, you delay your growth. Every day you avoid it, you reinforce the life you don't want. And eventually, avoidance becomes your identity. That's not who you are. You're not someone who's meant to live stuck. You're not someone who's meant to live small. You're not someone who's meant to keep settling for what's comfortable over what's right. I know this is not easy. I know decisions can feel heavy. I know that letting go can feel painful. But I also know this. There's a version of you on the other side of that decision that you haven't met yet. Stronger, clearer, more aligned, more at peace. And the only thing separating you from that version is a decision. So, make it. Even if your voice shakes, even if your hands tremble, even if you're unsure, make it. Because your life is waiting on it. You're not stuck. You're undecided. Let's change that today.